Hello everybody, this is Monster of Tech here, back with another video. So this video is going to be about what MacBook is right for you. So I'm going to have a list of features to help you decide which MacBook is right for you. So the three contenders are the MacBook Air, and MacBook Pro. So let's get started off with number one. That is screens. So the display with the highest pixel count is the 15-inch MacBook Pro. This display has 2880 by 1800 pixels, good for 220 pixels per inch. So this is the highest resolution display. But the densest pixel display is the 13-inch MacBook Pro. It has 2560 by 1600 pixels, good for 227 pixels per inch. So this just has 7 more pixels per inch, but it might be noticeable. So that is the displays. So now let's move on to performance. Now the performance will have to go to the MacBook Pro. The 15-inch MacBook Pro is the only MacBook yet that has a 4-core processor. So you can get the 4-core MacBook Pro in 2.8, 2.9, or 3.1 gigahertz. So it is pretty fast. Quad-core, they're i7 processors, so they're pretty fast. And then the 13-inch MacBook Pro, you can get 2.3, 2.5, 3.1, 3.3, or 3.5 gigahertz. So you can get 2.3 or 2.5 with the really baseline MacBook Pro 13-inch with function keys, or 3.1, 3.3, or 3.5 core gigahertz for the Touch Bar model. So this only has a dual-core processor though, so it is not as powerful as the 15-inch MacBook Pro. So now, let's move on to the next category. So that will be portability. So the portability has to go to the MacBook because it is thin and light. It tapers down. It is very thin, and it is just really light. So this has lots of colors. It has the most colors of any Mac, with rose gold, space gray, gold, and silver, and it's very modern looking, I'll tell you that. But it does have pretty low processor speeds at 1.2 and 1.3 gigahertz. So that is pretty slow, and it's a dual core too. This is really slow, but it should be fine for just web browsing and Netflix. So that is portability. Now let's move on to the next category, price. The price category has to go to the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air is the cheapest MacBook right now. It is $999 versus $1,299 is the next lowest price for any other MacBook. So this also has a 13-inch LED display, but the problem with this computer is it has 1440 by 900 pixels. So that's pretty low. So you can really see the pixels. It's from 2011, so it's a dated design, and it does not have USB-C. It has all legacy ports. So that is the price award. So now we're going to move on to the last category, best overall. So the best overall MacBook, it will have to have portability, and power. So for the best overall MacBook, I would choose the 13-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. So this model combines the power of the MacBook Pro family, and it's pretty portable actually. So you got 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports as opposed to the 2 on the baseline MacBook Pro with function keys and 1 on the 12-inch MacBook. So this has 4 times as many than the 12-inch MacBook and 2 times as many as the function key MacBook Pro. And this also has the touch bar and a Touch ID sensor. So the Touch ID is very handy. It has a really nice display and it has good fast storage. You can also get it up to 16 gigs of memory, and the speakers are really good, and it has a Force Touch trackpad. So, this has been a Monster of Tech video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.